Knightley's character my most hated character in that film.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I tell you who's my favourite character in the film? Rowan Atkinson.
Yes, hero.
He is so
Icon.
good. You know, he was like
Christmas
portraying.
angel.
Yeah, he was meant to be portraying like an angel.
Really?
In the film, but they kind of cut that and like made him just like have these weird scenes.
But you said you wanted to gift wrap, sir.
yeah, lavender, like potpourri, cinnamon stick.
When he puts the flowers in, he does like a big twirl with his hand.
He's just comical.
So
and like
funny.
I fucking love Mr. Bean and him in that like all those scenes. And then at the end as
He's
well, he like
crucial.
lets Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just like I think that's
He's
probably
a-
like the
yeah.
angelic element
And
that
he-
they like.
he's the little
put in there.
angel blessing.
Yeah.
ties everything together.
And probably telling fucking Alan Rickman, don't
Yeah.
fucking get this
Yeah.
necklace. Like this is why
True.
I'm so
Oh,
on to
yeah.
Red. I don't know. Might be
Wow.
a hidden meaning there, but
That scene
like
always
that.
gives me, even though it's funny, it always gives me so much anxiety.
Yeah.
so much.
You're like,
anxiety.
quick.
No, it's coming.
Touch the lavender now.
no cinnamon stacks,
Yeah.
please.
That is so heartbreaking
Oh.
when she gets the Joni Mitchell. Is it Joni Mitchell?
yeah,
Joni
CD,
Mitchell.
And then she's
And she's
So
just trying to
sad.
be a like beautiful mum.
She's-
She's just trying to take
she's
care
just
of her
made the
kids.
octopus's outfits.
She does everything
It's
she does
just
is for her
sad.
kids, and then
It's
he's just
so-
gone
yeah.
and done this.
and she can't she obviously can't fly off the handle at the start because like the kids are around and she knows, but then she can't say anything
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
time.
And she just has
so-
to
and
be a mum straight away.
Yeah.
The
She's like, but
acting
my
on
love
this-
for my children is better than even
Yeah.
getting into it with like you at the fucking
Yeah, that's one of the
Oh,
best
it's
like
so
acted
heartbreaking.
scenes as well. I think like
such good acting.
crying scenes are so hard, like with
Yes.
actors, and when she's crying, and like she's obviously crying, but she's trying so hard not to just bawl and let it out. Like
Yeah.
she's like letting it out a little bit and
Yeah.
like sort of
They filmed it
tearing
like
up.
10 times.
Really?
Yeah. How crazy is
Oh
that?
my
so she's just
God.
like in and
So
out of
she
crying.
could have the raw emotion.
Yeah.
And
God.
How like insane.
And then
is that?
immediately like the song keeps playing, and then it's contrasted with her coming out and being like, "Oh, look
Yeah,
at you!"
everything's
Like,
fine.
oh, like to her kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like fucking breaks my heart, man.
I
Yeah.
know.
One thing in that when she's like crying in the bedroom, I don't know if anyone noticed this at all, but their bedroom looks so like bleak and plain, like
yeah.
sort of, I don't know,
No,
representing
it
their
does.
marriage
yeah,
a bit.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
does.
It absolutely does. And
Hmm.
even though obviously it was like a moment of weakness for Alan, what's his name?
Alan
Rickman's
Rickman.
character?
Harry.
Harry.
Yeah.
It's like a moment of weakness, but like, do you think he's like a bad person or like?
Oh, now we're getting a bit deep into
Yeah,
this game.
I know, but like,
Well-
Now, do
Are
we
we
think
critically
cheating is
analysing?
okay?
yeah. I mean, obviously it's not okay, but like,
Yeah.
He
Well,
doesn't.
I think
he doesn't
likes
ever, like,
the
stop it.
attention. Yeah, and
Yeah.
he doesn't stop it. I think she kind of like put it on him, and it's one thing that he's like, that's her boss, like workplace, surely. Not
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you're meant to like shut it down as soon as that happens. Plus, she works underneath him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Imagine
such
if
a
it doesn't
power
pan out.
dynamic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's a bit
100%.
quite,
which she probably loves.
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
she's
sure.
fully aware probably that he's in a relation. Well, he's got a
Yeah,
wife.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Life. Yeah.
She
And
dressed
so-
up as a devil to the fucking Christmas party. Like, come on.
Also, like, I assume that they've been working together for a while because they're quite close and seem to have a casual relationship.
Yeah.
So why is she just trying it on this Christmas? Like,
Maybe she's just,
it's
and
weird.
has she been doing it before?
Is it an ongoing thing?
here's a
Yeah.
question, maybe like not a very appropriate question, but like, do we think Alan Rickman's even hot or like, you know what I mean? Like, is he
Like,
really
is
a
it
dick?
worth it?
No.
Is he-
No.
no. I mean, maybe it's like we said, it's just like a power thing.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the thing. He's probably like, I never get this amount of attention, and
Yeah.
like it's like,
she's like a young
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him and his
Exactly.
wife are old.
He doesn't
Like,
ever say anything like flirty back though.
No.
He doesn't really.
Kinda, I
He
think
goes,
he's
"Pretty
really awkward
shocked."
about it.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
He's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, what do you want then? And
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
like,
It's like,
I
oh,
want
maybe a
something-
necklace.
yeah.
What? And that necklace was fuggers too.
Yeah.
so, like,
The necklace
so,
was so gross.
So gross. Why
Yeah.
did
Emma
you buy that?
Thompson should be glad she didn't.
Yeah,
get
she
it.
sort of-
She deserves way better than that.
Joni Mitchell.
She
better.
sort of like saw the necklace, was like, oh, okay, and then like put it back.
This is
Yeah.
also one of the stories that like I feel like a lot of the other stories have happy endings. This one doesn't. It's a good contrast between the other ones. Like not everyone has their own sort of
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah, they kind of leave it like
Yeah.
unwritten, I guess.
Yeah.
But like the end scene, like he comes back from like the airport, like that airport scene at the
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah,
coming
yeah.
home. He comes home and then he tries to kiss her, and then she kind of palms
Yeah.
him off.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm
she
like,
says she's
I
fine.
think they'd just be like staying together for
the
the children.
children.
Yeah.
But, like now that's just like a completely loveless
Well, because
marriage.
after the play, they had
Yes.
that like she's sort of
confrontation.
and
That
was
was
like,
so heartbreaking.
would you leave or would you
So
like
sad.
stay? And it's so hard to watch. But
Oh.
and also when she sees David, her brother, and like hugs him. He's like,
Oh
I'm
my
so
God,
glad to see you. And
yes.
she's just like crying. And
I love when they all come together. Don't you reckon? Like all the
So
this
quite
is.
I look quite pretty. oh, well done, you.
you do so well. Like,
I've been
well.
doing this for years.
Oh my god.
In the
4
mirror?
years. Yeah, in the mirror.
practicing.
Yeah, practicing with the chin. Being like, and the other one is when she starts watching the wedding video, she goes, "Oh, bingo!
This is exactly what I want.
Oh, well done, you."
Oh, well done, you.
So I
all
think
of me.
that story has not aged well at all because
No.
if you think about it, like
It's disgusting.
at the time, it's meant to be like like a hopeless love for like your friend's wife. But what makes it super inappropriate is him rocking up to the house.
So
Could you imagine if the
inappropriate.
friend? Okay, scenario.
yeah.
Genuinely,
The friend opens the
picture
door and
this.
goes, "Oh, hey mate, what are you doing here?" He's holding a jukebox and these cards. He goes, "Is your wife in?" Yeah, we're just watching. Like, what do you want? Like,
Not to mention-
we're best friends.
Yeah.
You know?
So
Not to mention she's actually like a child bride. Like
She's-
the whole
Mm.
storyline is just fucked.
Isn't
Like
she
Yeah.
meant to be like 17? Yeah.
she's so young.
What?
in
Yeah.
the
Really?
movie,
I think she did.
The act-
completely.
Keira
She did
Knightley's
Pirates of the
17.
Caribbean like the year prior.
yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely looks pretty mature.
But yeah, and then it just like starts professing like his love for her, and like while his best mate is in the other room.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Look,
And she kisses him.
on the
Yes!
chest.
Oh my God.
No, it's on the lips.
It's on the list.
Oh
It's a big one
She
too.
grabs his face.
Yeah,
She
she's like,
does.
Runs after him.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing, right? First of all, it would be cute if she wasn't married, let alone
Yeah.
married to his best friend, right?
Yeah.
If that was just a thing where like he was so awkward and didn't know how to tell her
Yeah.
that he loved her
And she
and
was
then
single.
did it and couldn't find the words, so then he had to do it with
Yeah.
the cards. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
cute. But the fact is that that's your best friend's wife, man.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
also so risky doing that while
No.
he's home.
Yes.
Right?
like
Second,
he's literally on the
risky.
couch, and they're just like, "Oh
Yeah.
no, it's just Christmas carols."
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just-
yeah.
and he plays the music.
Yeah,
How did
yeah.
he know? How did he
Yeah.
know? Oh wait, no, he told her.
He said,
Yeah.
to say it's Christmas carols.
The second thing is, if you think about it, he's in love with her, right? He then does that thing, and then she doesn't go, "Oh my god, get away from." Oh, God. Sorry, Nat's just having
Got
another
excited.
soda water.
alarm
So
in it.
here's the thing: is like she didn't freak out and go,
Yeah.
that's weird." Hey, husband, come down. You might want to hear this. Like, blah, blah, blah. Right?
So
She
questionable.
kisses him, being like, to me, I would interpret that as like, yeah, I love you too. So that's not a closure for
Yeah.
him. That's him now, his whole life and their whole relationship. They're going to be like at dinner parties and stuff, and they're going to be like, elephant in the room.
Literally.
Do we like each other? I don't know. I'm still like
Yeah.
confused about this
Genuinely.
because he leaves the thing and he goes, I'm done. Like
Yeah.
that's meant to be the closure that the writers just had to like wedge in there to be like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's closure.
Oh,
but it's
and
not.
now it's okay.
Now
Now
it's
he's
okay.
done.
Yeah, but I'm done. I'm
but
done.
let alone he's just got like hours and hours of footage of her. Like, and it's
So
creepy.
close up as well,
It's
like
creepy.
zooming in.
It's stalker.
It's
It's giving
stalker
stalker.
vibes.
Beautiful
Also,
video
they
though.
probably
Great cinematography.
No, great cinematography. In terms of camcorder
It's-
videos, it's really nice. And the song comes in, it's a beautiful video. If that was a professionally done by a woman and she said, okay, I want you to get close-ups of me. The fact that
Yeah.
it was him being like,
But can you imagine him like editing at home and like putting the music over it? Like
Oh,
that is so
gosh.
creepy.
I know.
that is so creepy.
And he was such a dick to her. He was like, "Oh yeah, I probably taped over it," and like hangs up on her, and then she
Yeah.
comes in.
do you
and-
mean this video? And she comes in and she goes, banoffee pie.
Oh my god, the impression.
I
You
can't
know too
I
much
can't-
of this.
I can't. Like every time I'm in like a cafe or something and I see a banoffee pie there, I just go like in my head.
Don't say it.
I
don't say
have
it,
like a
don't say
twitch.
it.
I gotta do it. I gotta do
My
it.
chin starts going growing out.
Sir, are you okay?
Start genuinely tweaking in the cafe, in the corner shop, going.
But yeah, because he was a dick to her. Like, why
Why?
does she
It makes no
kiss him?
sense.
Like she,
Yeah.
she'd be
Maybe-
like, "Oh,
maybe-
that's why."
She's just
Yeah, maybe to
But-
her that's just been her being like, oh yeah, now I get why you like. Now I get it.
Oh, finally I've got
suppose.
He's
closure.
probably never even spoken to her properly.
No.
That's
Probably
what she said.
just-
You never talk to me. That's what she said.
Exactly.
Sorry.
And he gets so angry when
So
she
angry.
finds the like video.
Yeah, he does,
when
like,
he, like punches like the wall.
Oh my god,
Yes.
He gets
No,
very
he goes,
physical.
In front of everyone.
Do you think that was improvised? Because the guy's reaction to it was
Yes.
so genuine. He goes, "Ooh."
I don't know.
But
Probably
great song,
so.
Dido.
Yeah.
Here with me.
Yeah.
Would you ever like?
Yeah.
physically express your emotions like that in public as well?
If I saw a banoffee pie in public, I'd go.
Oh my god.
Banoffee pie. Yeah. So that's because I've seen a lot of because around this time there's a lot of videos about Love Actually, and I've seen a lot of videos of people going. Hang
Sarah
on.
and Carl,
Yes.
Which was that one?
I
Sorry?
love talking about
the
this
American who works at Alan Rickman's company. And she's got the mentally ill. Mentally.
really brother.
my god! And the
really hot
super
Really hot.
Fabio, literally Fabio looking motherfucker.
But she's like, wait, no, I got to call my brother. Like,
Yeah.
put
No,
the
we were
phone
talking
down.
about this before, and we're like,
It's so odd.
Yeah.
It's so odd.
But
It's
she's
just-
No, but
probably
that's
just so ingrained in her.
That
get
point of
that.
that storyline
I
is
do
like
get
how much
that.
she loves her brother.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's so sad for her. Again, she's been wanting this man. Fair enough. He
Yeah.
is hot as,
is.
right?
Yeah.
So
He's
hot.
hot. And when he took his shirt off.
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
I know.
Right? Humana.
Hubba.
Ding, 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 ding.
But then,
The jackpot lady.
but then she takes a phone call, and like you said, the whole time you're going, no, just put the phone down.
It's
Yeah.
Just kiss this
it's the most
man. Just kiss
infuriating
him.
thing.
And then it's so sad when she goes to the place, and it's such a sad. It's like a mental hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
tries to hit her.
And tries to hit her,
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh, she must love him
Yeah.
so
Mm.
much.
And I think she's moved to the UK to be with him. Like that's why she's
the
working.
brother.
Oh.
Yeah. Because
So
she's
but-
American.
Wow.
Yeah, she's American.
Yeah, that's
So-
true.
What's his name? Carl.
Carl,
Carl
is
is
the
the
guy.
guy.
Is the guy.
Good night, Carl.
Good night, Carl.
Good night, Carl.
Also, I love when they go to her apartment. She's like, "Oh, I've just got to do something," and she goes literally around
Yeah,
the
around the
corner.
corner,
He's
goes,
celebrating, and she's like, "Yeah, that's done now." And then
Yeah, she just goes, that's done.
Come up in 30 seconds, and she's like, fucking moving.
All her teddy bears, like
yeah.
Me.
Also me.
I love.
Nice apartment.
really nice
little
apartment.
loft.
Yeah,
it's a
can we
loft
talk about the apartment? It's pretty good. It's a pretty nice apartment, dude. But yeah, that
Do you think they have a future, Carl and her?
I
I
hope
don't-
so.
I hope
Does
so.
he stick around and try and help
I-
her through it?
Do you think he got the ick?
I don't
seems
think so.
nice.
I think he
He's a nice-
understood.
Seems a
Yeah.
nice
fella.
I think he really likes her,
Mm.
and I think she really likes him.
Yeah.
Obviously.
But he's like, she needs to probably work this out.
Yeah.
The balance between life and looking after someone. But it is hard.
yeah,
Mm.
looking
massive
after-
responsibility.
Yeah, and being someone's soul care and you don't have your parents around.
Yeah.
yeah.
that would be so hard.
I love the scene when it's Alan Rickman and her talking, and then he's like, Alan's like, one more thing. How long have you been in love with Carl?
Yeah, she's like,
She's like, who knows?
2 years.
everyone.
Do you think Carl knows? Yes.
How does everyone know? She's like, yes.
Yes. Yes.
He's like, and make lots of babies with him. You should go out
yeah,
and
lots of sex and babies.
and drop it in 20 minutes later that you want to have lots of sex and babies.
That's like that's
Heaps
cute.
normal thing to
That's
say.
a cute.
That's
Yeah.
okay. 1 point to Alan Rickman. That's that's all I'll give
give him
him.
that.
He was
Give him
nice
that.
to everyone else, I thought. Like,
Yeah.
Good character, just
Yeah.
bad
Except his
decision.
wife.
Yeah.
Except.
I think I'm in love. And then it's like, bang, now
Yeah.
the relationship started.
Because they thought he was
Yeah.
doing drugs and stuff
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah, he thought he was like
Heroin?
shooting up,
heroin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he laughs. His dad laughs. He's like, oh, in love, but you're 7.
Yeah.
And he's like, exactly.
Yeah, so cute.
Exactly, Dad.
that story of obviously doesn't know how to drum
Yeah,
and then starts to learn drumming
Yes, true.
because she's a singer. What's
In
her-
2 weeks,
in
by
two-
the way.
yeah, he wouldn't. Sorry, his rudiments are so good for someone who's just been playing for a few weeks.
Yeah.
There's no way
No.
he would be doing those paradiddles. Absolutely not. I'm a little drummer boy myself, so I get the lingo. But he
drummer boy.
Have you ever drummed for love?
for a lady, yeah, of course.
You
yeah.
have to. That's what gets them.
I go, this is a little song I wrote. She's sitting there on the drum kit going,
Right, I want you now.
that was so
you're
beautiful.
you're
Nick."
welcome.
Please stay.
Song of love.
This one is called Daisy, I Love You.
I love you. You know the Cadbury ad?
Yeah, of the gorilla.
What's the song?
We're getting sidetracked here, but it is Phil Collins. Yeah, Phil Collins.
Yeah.
In the Air
Yeah.
Tonight. Great
So
song. Great song.
Can you do that?
Oh my god.
Little
Yes, I
drummer
can.
boy can.
Ladies,
Little
get
drummer
ready.
boy can do that. Come to
do
my
big
studio, I'll
things.
show you.
Oh my god.
Studio.
Come over to the studio. Anyways, where was I? That scene is so cute as well when they're doing obviously like the play. And like it's like the shittest little play, whatever. But then they have that woman who's the Joanna's mum.
Yeah.
Is she a real singer? Do we know? Or is that like a
No.
character that's just
Probably
invented?
just a character.
So yeah, I think the director was actually like so I've done a little bit of reading up.
Talk to me.
Done some research. The director was like always had a crush on her. I think she's an author, and like he was just like send me all like your really like beautiful pictures when you were young, and then he'd like photo shoot with like Liam and Sam. I don't know Liam's character. What's his name?
I think
The dad?
Daniel.
Daniel, of course.
Daniel.
Daniel, of course. And yeah, so they just put her in the slideshow because like he's always had like a crush on her, and I think that like again another
went in
little
real
love
life.
story in real life. Like always
Did
had
he
a crush
make
on
the
her.
movie just for
No,
that?
but
Maybe.
she's actually
that would be
married.
Oh,
so like
That would be-
fitting.
And then it becomes Keira Knightley.
Yeah, in real life. Maybe that's why he wrote that storyline.
It makes no sense otherwise.
Makes sense, dude.
Wow, that's a
Doing the
good.
podcast outside.
That's a good
I
fact.
made this movie.
Yeah.
I
Come to
hope
my
you
trailer
like
for a
it.
second.
Come to my studio.
Come to the trailer. What are you doing? It's got a drum kit set up in his trailer.
You didn't expect.
Quiet on set. I gotta do my ding, ding, quiet on set.
Ding, 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 ding.
But when it's the girl, Joanna, she's singing, and then she's like, "Oh, I want for Christmas is you," and points at him, and then he starts
Yeah.
smiling, and then she goes, "And you," and he's like, oh,
He gets so angry. He's like,
face
what?
Give it up for everyone.
Yeah,
he
he
gets
smiling
so
to just
angry. Yeah.
so funny though.
Surprised he didn't fuck up his drumming as well.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'd be
Like,
so
throw the sticks away.
nervous.
Fuck this, I'm done.
One thing I do love about this one is the dad, Daniel. He's like, oh, but you're like 7. Like you're gonna
Yes,
you're gonna
yes.
fall in love with so many other people. And he's like, nah, this is the one. He's like, all right.
She's the
And
one.
he has like faith and backing in.
Yeah,
his
I
son.
think it's so cute that he backs his son
Yeah.
as well. Like because I feel like a lot of dads would just be like, oh, kind of
Nice.
brush it
Like,
off.
oh,
Go
it's a
play
little
some
crush.
ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put some dirt in it.
Yeah,
Go back to your
get your hands dirty.
Get your hands dirty, please.
But no, he's like, yeah, let's get a drum set. Let's go get a
Yeah.
let's go to the airport. It's not too
Yeah.
late.
Yeah, he was the one who encouraged it. He's like, let's go
Yeah.
to the airport.
Also, how illegal
cute.
is that? Like,
So
I'm so
illegal.
surprised he didn't get shot with rubber bullets. Even like they're
Also,
so strict.
how did he
Post
outrun them?
9/11 as
yeah, I
well.
was gonna say 3 years. That was made in 2004.
Yeah.
And
From
Yeah.
airport, not it.
There's no like, it's not like a hey, you come back, you little kid. It'd be like, oh my god, potential
Yeah,
terrorist.
yeah.
Someone shoot this kid. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? You know what I mean?
how did not he die?
How did he outrun them? How did he know where her gate was?
Yeah,
Literally,
so many questions.
Questions, but we'll
But
let it
it's
The
okay.
slide.
things,
It's
we
okay.
do for love.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Am
like-
I-
Absolutely.
And they have to have an airport scene in like any rom com.
you
Like,
gotta
Yeah.
you gotta have one in there.
Yeah.
Like all of them have taken like little bits of like the best like rom com movies.
Yeah.
And then she comes back in the end.
does.
She's
Yes,
brought
and
back
she
from
kisses him on the
America.
cheek. And then his face when he
yeah.
kisses
Yeah.
she
Yeah,
kisses
good
him. He's like,
man.
Right.
Also,
So
like
cute.
he runs all the way there. She's like, Sam, and he's
Yeah.
like, oh, you know my name.
Yeah.
But then he's like, he immediately gets caught, and he's like, oh, well, I've got to run. Like, is that all he was gonna say?
Yeah, like
What
he
else
didn't
did he say?
Show anything else?
No.
Maybe
Yeah.
he
And then
said,
she
"I
comes
love
back- she
you."
comes back and
Yeah,
kisses
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he say?
What did he say?
Would have been hilarious if he goes, Joanna, I just want to say, and then she just crash tackle by one. Oh fuck! My back below me. You've broken my back. Come here, you little fuck. Get out of here.
Oh
You
my
little
God.
terrorist.
That's actually what happened.
Yeah,
for sure.
Deleted scene.
And the director goes, maybe we won't put that in.
Probably
Young
not
kid.
kosher.
Yeah. In Leighton is young kid suspected of terrorism. Gets killed by a cop.